The Ford Mustang Mach-E has been released today, so we're going to check it out. First off, we're going to start with what's included in the box, and then shortly here we'll hop into some games and see what this Octane hitbox car can do. So it comes with some decals, and you'll notice this is a huge deal actually for this car. It's totally customizable. Like, look at this. You can put whatever nonsense decal you want on it. I mean, you could even put your Season 3 bronze decal. Which, you know. Anyway, it comes with this Ford Performance decal, which looks super cool. Both blue team and orange team. Super, super cool. The other decal it comes with is like this classic racer decal, which is, you know, pretty cool. I think I prefer the other one, but you have the option. Wheels are fully customizable too, although I'm going to be using the ones that come with it, just to try it out and see how they look. It comes with a boost here, and it has like a really cool effect on the side. That's pretty unique. It's pretty sweet looking too. And I figured, since you can't hear this in the shop, might as well let you preview the engine audio here. Kind of has like a turbo whine to it, which is pretty cool. Alright, enough looking, let's go do something and get into a 1v1 match. By the way, in case you're new to this channel, there's a little trick you can do with hitboxes in training. You can actually just put the car on any side and like visually preview the hitbox. We're going to test it out in-game though and see how it feels. So this car is Octane hitbox, like I mentioned, and we're going to test it on 4 categories: aerials, power shots, 50-50s, and dribbles. Because I feel like that kind of covers all of the bases of like things that you would normally be doing. Ooh. I don't know where I'm going. This car feels really long, which is kind of weird for an Octane hitbox, not gonna lie. Yeah, so that 50-50 felt great. I mean, you would expect that really from an Octane hitbox. Octane hitboxes are taller. They're the second tallest one, I believe. I tried for the aerial there. Now let's put this back in our corner so we can control it and experiment with this hitbox a little bit more. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's so weird. Did you see that boost thing? Oh, come on. No. When I was boosting in the air, the lines were like going all over the place. Does that only happen when you're supersonic? Interesting, interesting. 50-50? Yep. Alright, let's see the 50-50 again, see if we can get something really definitive. Because it did feel tall, which is what you would expect from an Octane hitbox. But yeah, I mean, it seems to just be what you would expect. There's not really too many surprises with the corners. I think the hitbox is slightly bigger than the visual of the car, which might be because of those like wheel well things where they go over the top of the wheels. But we shall see. Well, there we go. Aerial. I guess that turned into a 50-50. Yeah, the front of the car is really tall. Very good for 50-50s. So far I'm noticing that the nose does not feel soft. Some cars, the nose will actually feel soft when you play with it, even though it might look fine. And that's just because of a difference in the front of the visual of the car and the front of the hitbox. But this car does not feel like that way. It feels very solid in the front. No, don't score me. Oh, that's a speedy one. Look at the bottom of this car. I like how they put the Mustang thing on the bottom of it. They know that they made it for Rocket League, you know? You'd never find something like that on the bottom of a normal car. But when it's made for Rocket League, makes perfect sense. Ooh, I just barely missed. Pretty sure I could have had that. Alright, let's try this aerial. Ooh. Nice. I like how that feels. Oh, there's a flick. Yeah, that was like no problem to dribble. This car feels really snappy, if that makes sense. Like, it really wants to do what you're trying to tell it to do, you know? Oh, let's see. Nice. Got a dunk in. So that's like a variant of a 50-50, the dunk. And it felt good on there too, which is also really good. I think that... Whoa. Not sure how I demoed him. I think that it actually kind of works to this car's favor, the Mach-E's favor, when the hitbox is slightly bigger than the visual. Like I was saying before. I think that that makes it feel like you're hitting the ball earlier than you might expect, like in a good way. And that might be what's causing it to feel snappy. Oh, I missed. Oh, he's going for a demo. Let's see. Let's see if we can get a power shot. No. That's going to be a hard no. Run back! Oh, he's coming. He wants the juke. Nope, not gonna happen. The 50-50s in this car are too strong. Get a bounce, and not a goal. Here we go, take possession. Gotta keep possession, you know. If you give it to them, you're just asking for them to score on you. Ooh. Come on, aerial. Nice, solid again. Yeah. Oh, he just left. Yeah, 50-50s and aerials are like spot on. All right, let's take a look at another decal. Before we swap decals, I'd just like to say that I really like the orange preset here. This Ford Performance decal, the orange side is very cool. But we're going to try something else out just for variety's sake. Oh my goodness. Luster Edge looks so cool on this car. Whoa. Should we try that or should we try Riser? I feel like we got to try Luster Edge on this. It's so perfect for this car. Like, this is kind of like an electric, like lightning, like really high performance, cool, clean looking car. So I feel like Luster Edge is the perfect decal for that. All right, we'll try Hypnotics for blue team. That might be a little too much going on, I'm not sure. And then for red team, we shall try these. Because then it matches with like the color of the car. Dude, I hope we get red team. So just to further demonstrate what I was saying earlier, if you go into training and you put the car on its side, you can see where the hitbox ends. And you'll notice the hitbox is colliding with the ground before the visual of the car is colliding with the ground. And that's what I meant when I said the hitbox is like bigger than what the car looks like. Well, the back really goes into the ground. So that's something to keep in mind if you do back hits a lot. Usually it's not a big deal if the back goes a little bit into the ground. But let's see the top. Yeah, the top is a lot taller as well. Check out the front. Oh, no wonder it felt so snappy. It's like, it doesn't even go past the black dots hardly on the front of the nose. That is pretty nice. Alright, so let's give dribbles and power shots a try here. Both aerials and 50-50s felt really good. This hitbox just feels so snappy. It feels really big. It actually almost feels like a hybrid hitbox. Although it is, they said it's Octane, so I'm assuming it's Octane. The good thing about it being Octane is if you're already comfortable with an Octane hitbox, like the Octane or the Fennec or like the Mudcat maybe, it makes it really easy to switch between other cars that are also the Octane hitbox type. So there's not as much of a learning curve. Me, I'm a Dominus main, so I had to do some warm-up games in an Octane hitbox before I even tried this car out. But it's feeling pretty good right now, not gonna lie. So we'll just see if we can get those dribbles and power shots in. And that was neither a dribble nor a power shot, but it was a pretty nice shot. So now let's see if we can get a dribble here. Nope, too close. There we go, another great 50-50. Oh, there's a flick. I couldn't quite catch it on the center of my car on the second try, but maybe we can put it back into our corner again and give it another attempt. Okay, so I tried to do a power shot there, and as you can tell, it wasn't very powerful, 33 miles an hour. It's not super fast. So that power shot didn't really happen like I was hoping, and that is potentially one downside of the hitbox being larger than the visual. It has so many advantages in other areas, but power shots might be one of the downsides because you really need to know exactly where the corner is to get a really strong power shot. And if that's a little bit ahead of the front of the car and a little bit ahead of the side of the car, then it could be tricky to calculate. We'll see. We'll get more attempts. I mean, that was kind of a power shot, but again, it wasn't like as strong as I would have liked. Oh, it says 68. 68's pretty fast. That's probably like 100 kilometers or something. So yeah, it's pretty decent speed. Oh, can we get a dribble here? Not if he's this close to us, maybe? Alright, here we go. Pick it up. A little turtle hop. Wasn't quite enough. That was a pretty dumb jump by me. No! You troll. I guess I was supersonic. Didn't quite realize. Alright, we should have an opportunity to dribble here. Oh, that's not bad. No! I missed the flick, though. It was pretty easy to get it onto the center of the car in terms of, like, balancing it. I did not mean to demo him. I actually just missed. But yeah, the center of the car is really important in dribbles because that's like, you know, that's like your balancing point. And just like finding the corners is important for a new hitbox for power shots, finding the center is really important for a new car for dribbles. Yeah, so see, like he's kind of holding it a little bit, oopsie, in front of the center of his car so that he can kind of push it forward. Because all of your flicks and all your dribble moves are basically based off of where is the ball in relation to the center of the car. Because you're not always carrying it directly on the center, depending on what you're trying to do. Oh, that's a good defense. Oops. Yeah, I guess we can try a dribble now. Oh, that was a weird one. Yeah, it's pretty easy to keep it on the center of the car. It hasn't really been a problem yet to find the center. I have been having trouble with some of the flicks, but that might be just because I'm not as used to an Octane hitbox as others. Oh, there we go. There's some power. See if we can get this off the bounce right into the goal. Yeah, once again, the power shot was just not quite on there. Oh no. That was a good juke. Oh. Can you do it? Nice. Oh wait, that's a tie game. Wait, that's perfect. Let's see if we could finalize the our feelings on the dribbles and the power shots, maybe. That'd be pretty nice. Oops. Keep bumping him without meaning to. Oh, there we go. That was a flick. Oh, this is a setup for a power shot right here. Oh, that was okay. Let's look at the mileage on that. Was it fast? 64 is decent. So I guess my conclusions are dribbles are not too shabby. It's pretty easy to find the center of your car and then flick relative to that, like assuming you know how to dribble, I guess. But the power shots have just sort of felt lackluster in this car, and you know, you can get used to it in any car. Really, when it comes down to it, it's just like how much you play it and how comfortable it is. But given that this is like, I've played 3 games in this car, the power shots still feel a little bit awkward. And I would say that that's probably the only downside with this car. Everything else just feels so snappy. Alright, let's see if we can get a power shot. Yeah, see, they're just a little bit, like that's a little bit slower than I would have expected from that hit. From myself. And that's just because I'm missing the connection of the corners, you know, and the front of the car. So it's just a little bit different timing than I would expect. And I think that that's because the hitbox is bigger than the visual design of the car. So, yeah. There's some pros and cons to that visual design. It can make it easier to hit just in general, but it can make it harder to time, like, hits precisely. Although, that was a pretty decent power shot. So maybe, you know, if you give it some time, it won't be that bad. Oh yeah, that was only 58 miles per hour. So, power shots, meh. Dribbles, great. 50-50s, great. Aerials, super fun. This is a super fun car in general, actually, I would say. Just playing it feels really interesting. And I mean, I am a little bit of a sucker for like street car style vehicles. I really like that style of design, which is kind of what this looks like, you know? Sort of a street car, like a street racer type thing. But anyway, it's been really fun to try this out, and I hope that gave you guys a little bit of information on this car. It's only in the shop for like 14 more days, so hopefully this will give you that information so you can make the decision before it is gone. Anyways, that is it from me, and I'll be having a video for the other car out shortly. But catch you later.